We finally got that situation separated and settled, and the Tennessee stud has joined me, and I think everybody is aware of what you have said, that Bob Armstrong is like a dose of nitroglycerin.
Well, I tried to tell Piper last week. I told him if he kept it up that Bob Armstrong was going to explode, and I tell you what, Gordon, I'm happy to see it personally. Piper's been needing it a long time. I would have liked to have given it to him myself if I'd have been around here long enough, but I knew Bob would get to him. And let me say this, too. I can tell you this, too, Piper, if you're paying attention back there somewhere, this is not the end of it by a long shot. You better hope that you don't bank at the same bank that Armstrong does, or stop accidentally at a convenience store with him, or end up in the barber shop with him, because Bob Armstrong will just knock your teeth out anywhere he may happen to meet you on the street. It don't make any difference. He's right now, Gordon.
Yeah, I think you are exactly right there, and if I were Mr. Piper, I'd have an eye looking over both shoulders at all times. As mad as Bob is, it could happen anywhere.
Well, that's exactly right. Like I said, Bob, it takes a long time to get that fuse burning, but he's a stick of dynamite, and that fuse has been lit a while, and today it exploded a little bit. But this ain't the end of it, I can tell you that. If it happens again, it may happen in the parking lot right here. But Bob, if he gets his hands on him, I'm sure he's going to de-tooth you, Piper.
Yeah, and when you hear a man like the Tennessee stud saying that he wouldn't mind getting a little piece of him, too, I can't help but believe that your personalities clashed pretty quickly.
Well, I tell you, Gordon, he's the most irritable and annoying person I think I've ever been around, and I would personally like to slap him in the mouth, but I'm glad to see that Bob finally got him.
He got him indeed. Now, I want to take a moment right now to close things here with Steve-O. And, Steve, I apologize for the comments of Mr. Piper.
Well, you know, Gordon, I've been sitting out here for a long time and watching Roddy Piper spout out of the mouth, and I don't have to make excuses for anyone. I made an excuse earlier that said I was injured, and if I was injured, I'd get in the ring. Well, Piper, you know, I just didn't want to demean myself and yourself by being out there and talking the way he wants to talk. Rod Piper seems to me right now the time has come. Mr. Armstrong has taken all he can, and I'm glad to see it.
Some dues are going to be paid. Till next hour, Gordon Solie saying